Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is MarinTM and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best routine to go pro in Fortnite. This is gonna be a clean, easy to understand video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Quickly before we get into that though, 57.3% of you guys watching are not subscribed, and if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing and liking the videos. It really helps out so much more than you think. With that said, let's get into today's episode. After you wake up and get ready to grind, the first thing you always want to do if you want to have the best possible routine is to eat a proper meal. That will get you fueled up, focused, and ready to go. When it comes to eating before playing, I would not recommend eating a big meal right before a tournament or something else important. This is because your energy levels might be unstable for the first few hours after that meal. Instead, eat 2 hours before a tournament, and have an apple and a banana to eat if you feel like your performance is going down or you get hungry. So why is this important exactly? Eating correctly will not only enhance your focus and reflexes, but your mentality will also be way better. You're not gonna get triggered as easily, and playing will overall be a better experience. So now that you've eaten a proper meal, you can launch Fortnite. Step 2 is to go into creative. When you're in creative, load up the BHE map and start free building for 5 minutes. Not more, not less, 5 minutes blank. When you're free building, try to be as consistent and fast as possible, but when those 5 minutes are over, try new things you know you will fail at. Humans learn the most when they are failing, so they can learn from their mistakes. I would recommend everyone watching this video to watch how to do high ground retake videos if you struggle with finding something you fail at. I do this and try to learn a new high ground retake every week. Not because I am a creative warrior or because I'm going to be using them in 1v1s, because honestly, I never use retakes. But I learned them to learn something new about the game. I can guarantee that 99% of you guys watching have been doing the same thing over and over with Fortnite for the last 6 months. And this doesn't give you an opportunity to improve at anything. Doing the same thing will not help when you've already mastered it. Spend 10 to 30 minutes practicing things you know you'll fail at, and then when you're done with that, hop into aim duels and play 25 rounds. Here, you want to start off by using the P90 for 5 rounds, then you want to use the tactical shotgun only for 10 rounds, and then finish it off by using the charge and an AR for an additional 10 rounds. If you don't have a lot of time, you can have this warm-up routine and no problem at all. But this routine will get you fully warmed up and ready to perform at your highest level. Before you hop in-game, there is one more crucial step you need to add to the warm-up, and that is doing 1v1 build fights for 20 rounds. Not realistics, not zone wars, nor box fights, but build fights. The reason you want to do build fights is because this is the most effective way to practice both aim, building, editing, and strategic thinking. When you're done with the 20 rounds, it is time to leave creative and get started with the real stuff. So now that you've left creative, it is time to hop into arena, preferably solo. And here is where a lot of people start making mistakes. If you've been watching my previous videos, you know that in arena, to become better as fast as possible, you should land somewhere you're comfortable landing, preferably a decent sized POI, loot up, get a decent loadout, and farm mats so that you can fight comfortably. When you've done all of this, you have to W key everyone you see, and I mean literally everyone. And every now and then, you will die in solo arena. And a lot of people, when they die, they say to themselves, "Oh, that's so unlucky." Or if they're positive, they say, "Ah, good fight, man, let's play next game." But here is where the most important pro tip I have ever given comes to play. And I want you to think about this for a minute. So after you've heard what I'm about to say, pause the video and think about how you can implement this into your practice. What often separates people that go pro and make a lot of money in Fortnite and the people that never get any earnings but still play a lot is that the professionals hate themselves for the mistakes that they make. They're so competitive that they make sure that they properly understand what caused them to die in any given game. They take every death, no matter if it's an arena, very, very seriously. And to learn from dying in arena, you don't have to rage or be angry, but you have to have that competitive drive and learn from every mistake. A lot of Fortnite players, they die and never think of that death again. What I know for sure works is to go into replay and look over what you did to die specifically. And I'm talking about every single game. And this is very, very extreme. Most pro players have not done this to become the best. However, using this strategy, you can learn to fully understand your weaknesses and find out what you can improve on. Simply summarized, when you die in arena, don't rage, because as we know, that doesn't get you anywhere. But be serious enough with yourself to know that you messed up badly, and find out what caused you to die and practice that mistake over and over again so that you make sure you never make it again. When you've played Arena for 2.5 hours, take something to eat, then start playing customs, preferably trios. Some people watching this video might not know how to get into custom matchmaking Discord servers, and if you don't know, I would recommend searching up best custom Discord servers in Europe. If you're from Europe, or if you're from any other region, obviously just swap out Europe. I would recommend playing 3 hours of Trios Customs, as that is usually how long a tournament is, and you can practice staying consistent by regularly playing these 3-hour sessions. Personally, I have very rarely played 3 full hours of Trio Customs, and I need to do that if I want to be able to stay fully focused and motivated through a 3-hour-long tournament. What's important when you play these Trios Customs is that you have set assigned roles for the team. One IGL, or in-game leader, this could also be the Tarper, a fragger, and or a support player. In endgame, it's also important that you do everything to make sure that all 3 of you survive until the last moving zone. When playing customs, a lot of people start fighting in the 3rd zone and end up dying. This is a complete waste of 20 minutes, because you don't get that moving zone practice. Keep the mentality that you're going to make it to moving no matter what. Trust me, you'll see exponential improvement if this is how you practice. Lastly, what's just as important as actually playing the customs is to look over all of your games in replays. Have a look at all the mistakes you made and talk about them together, as a team. From there, you can improve and develop into becoming professional players. If you do all of the things I have said in today's video, I can guarantee that you will start seeing improvements, and that quickly. Now, let's conclude today's episode. First off, get some good food so that you can stay fully focused and positive when grinding. Secondly, hop into creative and free build for 5 minutes. Then, you want to try new things you know you will fail at. If you're not creative and can't think of anything, then look up how to do retakes and try copying them. Do this for about 20 minutes. After you're done with that, you want to warm up your aim by doing 25 rounds of aim duels. Start off with 5 rounds with the P90, then 10 rounds with the blue tag only, and lastly 10 rounds with both an AR and a charge. Now that you're fully warmed up, hop into, preferably, solo arena for 2.5 hours and W key everyone. And take every game seriously. If you die, that should hurt your competitiveness a little bit. If it doesn't, then you're doing something wrong. To finish the routine off, you should play 3 hours of Trios Customs, where you focus on practicing your endgames together as a team. And then you wrap it all up with a water use session together with your teammates of the day's practice. Guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed the routine in the video, and I hope you can benefit from it. My name has been Marion TM. Stay safe and take care.